Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northern Lion. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great now that my sound settings work properly. Hopefully, I don't sound as bad as I usually do. But we're going into the new week here. Me being up 1-0. Well, technically, it's not true. Just one game.
Right?
2 games to 1.
Don't,
Yeah,
I
but
mean, it's still down by 1, but don't make it seem like I'm skunked. You know?
No, you're not getting skunked.
I won the first game.
You did, yeah.
Arguably the most important of the 3 games so far.
Well, I mean, it is proper that you did win like the debut game, so I'm fine with that.
Well, we have a new recording session, a new suite of videos. Yep. Shall we get started?
We shall. And again, thank you to everybody who's been supporting the Return of the GeoGuessr series. I know that everyone's excited, and the series is doing great. So thank you again, and have fun playing along while... And Elle and I realized that we're not in Chernobyl because that was the biggest controversy of last week.
Dude, I can't. We were in the Chernobyl exclusion show. That's crazy.
And yeah, I wish I would have even put 2 and 2 together because that's a fantastic series. But
yeah, I've only seen the first episode. So
oh man, you are in.
No spoilers.
Yeah. I hate to tell you this, but there's a disaster that happened.
That happens in the first episode.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I am ready to go if you are.
3, 2, 1, go. Now, we have no timer on this one, because it's just the daily challenge I took from GeoGuessr itself.
Really? I've got a 3-minute timer.
I have a 3-minute timer as well, you know?
All right. Well,
Turns out I'll take the loss on that one. That's my mistake.
Now, did you happen to see the daily average? Because that's the big thing. That's the one that I compete against whenever I'm doing this on stream.
Oh, really?
Daily average.
I did not see the daily average, but I did see that every daily in history has had a 25,000 point score.
Of course, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's, just a lot of cheating, but...
No. No. Brother, I know.
I think I know where we are.
Yeah.
You think so too?
Oh, yeah. No, 100%.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. I know the country. I don't know exactly where in this country.
Do you see a flag?
No, I've seen a language.
Ah. My Windows alerts are back on.
All right. Well, now you know how to deal with them.
You know, you put the overlay on real quick. You go open volume mixer. System sounds were at 0. Okay, so it beats me.
I think you should just straight up just mute them though.
Even better. Okay, I'll do that, but first I gotta take 1 minute and 40 seconds to make sure.
Yeah, we got 1 minute 38 seconds left.
I have not seen a language yet, by the way.
I know where we are.
Yeah.
But don't look at the boats is all I'm gonna say.
You know what?
You're gonna get completely confused.
Let me also say that I was actually incorrect in the country that I thought this was.
Okay.
But not by much.
Okay.
I thought we were in Israel temporarily.
Not a bad guess.
Because I saw a landmark that I thought I saw in an episode of Conan Abroad where he goes to Israel. And I went,
That's the best reference I can think of anyway. The problem is that I don't know exactly where in this country that we're at. I have to assume that we're in the biggest city or close by. Because in 28 seconds, I'll tell you. I don't want to share too much information with you.
There's a lot of tourists.
The direction of the water is currently to the east, so that tells me a lot.
Oh, the direction of the water is currently to the east, you say?
I'm going to make the guess right here, Northern Lion. Wow.
The water was to the east, you're absolutely right. I just didn't realize it was at the Palace of the Grand Master of the Knights, which of course... Yep. Oh, it's Rhodes!
Rhodos.
That explains the tourists, too.
Dude, if you scroll out, it says Rhodos. If you scroll in, it turns to Rhodes. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I don't have a good answer for you, honestly.
Well, by the way, that was a beautiful location. I'd love to go there one day. Gotta give it a 5-star. I mean,
how could you not give that a 5-star?
Yeah, and it was ironically almost closer to Israel than it was Greece. But
I knew that was the Mediterranean when I looked at it. I went, "That's the Mediterranean." Yep. Anyway,
so I'm sitting at. I don't think we're gonna be able to see each other's scores, but we'll just have to update each other. I'm sitting at 3799.
I'm at 3400.
Okay. What in the world? Man, you talk about charging an arm and a leg for freaking 22.29 for Super 95.
Oh, dude. It's a Machpa, but it's a usable Machpa for a non-Russian speaking player.
Cherkasy?
Mm-hmm.
Cherkasy?
You're absolutely right.
that was my favorite album after Do You Believe in Love?
Life After Love.
I
believe this song was just called Believe.
See, I was testing you. That's what the normies call it.
I mean, I was there when it came out. I mean, I wasn't like, in the studio, but
you're in the studio.
Wasn't in the studio, but I was like 11 years old listening to the radio. Could you just give me I keep zooming in, and it just keeps moving the road designation further and further away.
Yeah, what is with that happening? Because it's happening to me too. I think these daily maps are a little bit iffy on these here.
I apologize for the Windows noise. Okay, I muted it. It doesn't work.
Is it still doing it?
It is. I'm in the process of switching to a non-proprietary, open source operating system. That's not true, but if I don't tell you that I'm trying to fix it, then it just seems like I don't care. My cat, get out of here! I'm trying to win GeoGuessr.
Now there's a problem with this because I see I should probably stop looking at this one scene. I need to or this one sign. I need to remember that we're not. These are 5 minutes here.
I mean, what? Honestly, that sign I think is going to tell you everything you need to know.
The thing that's giving me problems is the double dots on the eye.
The double dots on the eye?
Yeah, there's something that is non-Machpa about that.
I think that you should pursue that idea to its logical conclusion.
We're not in Machpa. We're in Ukraine.
I mean, yeah.
Because I see the city. I see Kyiv.
Yeah, that's a known city. That's a known quantity.
300 meters. I hope this is the intersection.
I mean, I've been looking. I can't figure it out. I was off by. I got 4682. It's decent.
I got 4691. Also decent.
Oh, okay. So we were like in the exact same location.
Again?
Go, man. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. Okay.
I got to give that one 5 stars. I mean, I'm glad that I noticed the eye there because I was searching all around Machpa.
Dude, I think you are gonna really struggle with this next one.
Okay.
Once you're gonna be like, dude, I have no idea.
Man, you talk about out in the boonies over there in Kennesaw, Nebraska.
Now begins everybody's favorite part of GeoGuessr. Figuring out...
Not moving the screen at all and looking at the map forever.
Where Kennesaw, Nebraska is. And if you live there, congratulations. But it's not common information, okay?
I do want to say that every time that I've seen the daily challenge average on GeoGuessr, it doesn't cross 9,000.
It doesn't cross 9,000?
Nope. Never. It never does. I mean, I say it all the time. The day that I lose to the daily challenge average is the day that I'm just done with GeoGuessr.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah. People just aren't as good as we are. I hate to sound cocky, but it's true.
Dude, I mean, I've played this game on stream with Chad, and like some people are really, really good at it without a doubt, but then some people, it's like Norway, and they're like from Ohio, and they're like, dude, I drive by this road every day. This looks like it's right next to my house.
I go to that subway.
And I'm like, really? Like, because the signs are in like a Nordic language, but I think people they really want to believe that it's close to where they are.
We get that comment a lot. At least I do anyway, on the subreddit and on the YouTube comments. Are like, dude, you were like 10 feet from my house.
Those I believe once the flag comes out.
Yes.
Before the flag comes out, I'm like I take it with a grain of salt.
This has got to be a boonies, like out on the third left past the dead horse.
I mean,
town.
what gives you that impression?
The fact that I can't find it. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. I feel like we're at the corner of, like, First and Main Street, but
yeah, it's the corner of Martin Luther King and JFK, but not the one that's like downtown in the big city. It's the one that's like people were hoping this was going to be a big city, but just didn't.
Oh,
I found it.
Oakland.
Found it.
It's actually way bigger than it looks.
Really?
I mean, well, like, on the map is larger than you would think.
Well, so that's not good for me because I'm looking. I started at Omaha and I'm just looking.
Like, I see Smith. Where the heck is Maple? Okay, I got 5,000.
I got 8 seconds. I don't know where it is. I'm sticking it close to Columbus and just hoping it's close. I got 45.57. Where in the world was it?
I just randomly just got lucky. Wait, what was your score on that one?
45.57.
That's right. What's your score total?
Let me see. Well, first off, 5-star. Thank you, Daily Challenge. Secondly, 13.47.
Yo, I'm at 1382.
Ooh.
We're 50 points off.
But I mean, you kind of have to expect that with us. Again, I'm not trying to sound egotistical.
No, yeah, I mean we're both good and we're both close. I mean, dude, instantly on this one, I was like,
yeah, instantly it's Japan.
Yeah,
like I don't even have to see. I haven't even seen any characters yet. I know it's Japan just from the cars and from just the general like construction of the building.
Honestly, from the frequency of vending machines.
You seen vending machines?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you went south. Okay, yeah, I see them.
I feel like I've had a GeoGuessr Japan in this location before.
Yeah,
but I don't recall where it is.
So you've been to Japan way more than I ever have, which is 0.
I have been more than 0. I think I've been to Japan I've been 3 or 4 times, I think.
One day I'll eventually go because I would love to visit the place.
Dude, Japan is a extremely great country to vacation
in. How often would you say that they consume American soda?
Like how often do they drink
like Coke, Sprite, Mountain Dew?
Certainly, I mean, Coke is there and popular, but it was not something you commonly, like, all the time you saw people drinking.
Right.
For sure. I wouldn't be surprised if the average Japanese person drinks, like, less than 1 American soda per week.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess they're a relatively healthy. Well, I say relatively healthy. They're probably one of the healthiest places in the world.
I would agree with that.
I love how every sign, no matter what the context, is always animated out. It's great. This construction site sign that I'm looking at right now, it has anime faces on.
Oh yeah,
like the building materials and stuff. I assume it says "Don't steal" or this is an active construction site. Maybe I'm not sure.
Well, the good news is it's somewhere in Japan that's close to the water.
Yes, and the water is to the northeast-ish, which tells me that we're close to Sendai.
I would tend to agree with you.
I haven't put my guess yet, by the way, so I'm formulating a. We got roasted on subreddit for not noticing the direction of the water, so now I'm making that a big point.
No, it's very sensible. I never considered that before. Somebody also told me that if you pay attention, all satellite dishes tend to point to the equator.
Yes.
I had no idea. So if you see a satellite, you can look at the direction it's pointing, and if it's pointing to the north, you know you're in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa.
Again, excellent. It's excellent information. I mean, I always derive really good stuff from the YouTube comments and subreddit. So again, thank you everybody. I got 4,049.
I got 4,799.
Man, getting smoked on this one.
Well, I mean, I'm probably ahead of you by like 600.
I'm at 1796.
I'm at 17,881.
Oof. Not insurmountable, but close. What in the world is this? Okay. It looks like it's a 4-star. I mean, it ain't no 5-star, brother.
The Japanese or the hotel?
No, I'm looking. I started on the next guess. Okay. I'm talking about the hotel.
So I mean, straight up. I'm giving all of these 5 stars for now.
Pektapa.
Okay.
Pektapa. Well, I'm pretty sure that's probably not how you say it in the language that I'm looking at, but you know what? I've made my life choices.
I know, I mean, I definitely know country, roughly.
Yes.
You know what's nice? You can make inferences when you're in this country just based on what you see. Like, I mean, this is uncompetitive, but I also trust that my friend Invicta is, you know, also noticing these details. In Russia, to see what look like tropical plants is not a very common situation. Kind of tells you got to be in like a part of the country that, you know.
I would agree with that, except I don't think that we're in the part of the country that you think we are.
You don't think we're in like the southern part of Russia?
No.
You think we're in the northern part of Russia?
No. I also thought I read this. I keep going back to this hotel sign because I keep looking at it, and with me not being able to read, I keep seeing Krendor on that sign instead of Senador or whatever it is.
I also see that there is an elite men's club here, and I need to go in the other direction because I do not consider myself an elite man.
I mean, do you really want to be considered an elite man, though? I mean, that's got to be that's a lot of prestige you got to own up to, and I can't handle that.
I'm with you. I don't know, man. Like, this is freaking me out because it's a wide country. It's a place that tourists like to go, including English-speaking tourists, apparently. And I'm trapped now.
Well, with only 27 seconds, I got to say that I'm feeling the burn with the 3-minute rounds here.
Dude, yeah, 4 minutes is like, hit me with the snooze.
Man, I'm just grabbing blind here. Well, not really blind. I don't know exactly where we are, but I know the country, and I got to put down a guess just to make sure it happens.
So
probably should have went closer there.
I got 49.88.
Wow.
Oh, I can walk you through my thought process. It turns out I was correct. Southern part of Russia, and I was like English-speaking tourist. It's got to be like on the Black Sea or the Caspian Sea. And then it said it was like beachfront access, so I was looking and I was like, well, it can't be like Astrakhan because that's a little bit far away from the beach. Sochi had the Olympics. It seems like there'd be a lot of English-speaking infrastructure there in order to accommodate the tourists, and sometimes it works out.
Well, you got me beat there because I only got 32. I was far northwestern into the Ukraine. I mean, I was northwest from the pick, but I was in southern Ukraine. Wow. I was looking for Sochi the entire time. I was like, I know this city. I've heard of it before. But that's the reason why I didn't find it, because it's not located in the Ukraine.
That's true. Sochi is... I know it exists because of the 2014 Olympics.
Well, the final total there, 20,328 for myself. I don't know where Northern Lion is because I can't...
I forgot where I was, but I was in the 23,000 somewhere.
Yeah.
But like then I loaded all results, and there's like a lot of people up here. Well, I think it was in the... Yeah, I'm 22,869.
Well, there you go. And be careful with the all results because I had to stop displaying that on Twitch for probably obvious reasons.
Would I assume are obvious reasons?
Yes. Mainly player names. And
I'm assuming it's not because of this name, blockchain prenup?
Correct. It's stuff slightly worse than that, but almost as bad.
All right, I looked through all the names, but I will never show them again.
Okay, that's good. That's probably good.
Well, for now, we tied it up 2-2. We'll be back on Wednesday with another episode. Thanks for joining me, Sinvicta.
Thanks for having me, Northern Lion. Congrats. We're even.
Thank you. And I'll see you next video. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Peep multiple perspectives to see what we're looking at any given moment in time. And we'll see you next time.
See you later.